everybody. Habs at Flyers. Another win tonight? I think so. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix in Blue Blanc Rouge. All right. It's a big game for me tonight because one of my partners in the other channel, Don't Puck with Media, is a big Flyers fan. And, we have a lot of trash talking between us Habs fans and Flyers fans. So I'm looking forward to a good game, but I'd like to see Montreal win and sweep their weekend games and, maybe be back on track and put this bad start behind them. So let's see. So I've got for you, not going to show you the game, but I'm going to comment on it a lot. We'll talk here in the chat. I've got some news. I got actually a lot of stuff here and stats from the game. And I have the guess the score contest. I forgot my overlay for that. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either side. You got to be the first one in the chat. And you got to be in Canada to win the prize. And if you have all that, you win the $10 prize directly into your bank account via Interact. And, what else I got? Yeah, let's use here, and then I'll give you what I got. Guru leads off. Hey, Guru. 4-2 Flyers. Michkov, first goal. Wonderful. Let's see. Happy Sunday. I can't read now. The Blast. Gallagher will score. The Blessed, I think he meant. Gallagher will score first and most in a thrilling 8-4 rout of these Flyers. Oh, I didn't even read underneath. You corrected it. Bay-by 5-3 Habs. Barron, first goal, is not in the lineup. So you might want to think that through. Ghislain Laframboise, 5-3 Montreal. Hudson, first goal. Matt Greer, 4-3 Habs. Goalfield. That's Caulfield gets first. Hope you and Matt are doing well. I'm doing well. Matt's not here tonight. NHL Hockey News. We're back. I hope so. I hope it's not just a blip one night. Conservative Lawyer, 4-1 Habs. Doc, first goal. Let's see. I heard your score prediction on YouTube. Short. Who you got for first goal? All right. So I was going to go with this was because of Jamie, another one of our co-hosts. He's a writer for the Flyers. He's co-host on the Flyers podcast that we do. And he's saying 7-2 Philly. So I was going 7-2 Montreal with Hudson first goal. But I'm really going 4-3 Montreal, and might be in overtime. I'm still going Hudson first goal. So that's what I got. 4-2 Doc, says Matt Outdoor. And Aki says 4-2 Suzuki with the first goal. All right, let's get to the news I've got. And I think I need to put something up here. Here. All right. Ivan Demidov was selected by ESPN as the best player not in the NHL. He leads the KHL in points per 60 minutes with 4.61, averaging 10 minutes. He's averaging just over 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes time on ice. He has 16 points in 20 games. So I say Michkov, who? He's also plus 16 is Demidov. So a good start. I'm not, it's a joke about Michkov. Michkov's got a good start to the season himself. Just good on Demidov, fighting through the lack of ice time and still producing. Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson is the first Habs rookie to have 7 assists in his first 10 games. So he's not like the first Habs rookie in a long time. He's the first Habs rookie D ever to have 7 assists in his first 10 games. So that's pretty awesome there. Tonight will mark the 7th time Coach Marty and John Tortorella face each other behind the bench. Marty is up 4-1-1. Yeah, that's it. Four wins, a loss, and an overtime a loss or shootout loss. Flyers have allowed the 4th most goals so far this season, so let's hope that continues tonight. The Habs have 7 power play goals in 8 games now. Suzuki now has 9 points in 8 games. I want to say 2 goals, 7 assists. and has 10 points in 12 career games versus Philadelphia. Caden Primo is 2-1-1 and a 169 goals against, 948 save percentage versus Philadelphia. Matvey Michkov also has 9 points in 8 games. He's got 4 goals, 5 assists. 5 of those points are in his last 3 games. This is the second game of back-to-backs for both teams. Flyers beat the Wild 7-5 yesterday afternoon. So one of these teams will walk away sweeping the weekend. So there's that. I think that's all I got for you there. Let's get to, because we don't have a lot of time, I'm going to put that on so I don't miss that. Oh, an error has occurred, has it? Oh, it won't let me play it. That's nice. Wonder what the error could possibly be. Yeah, so let me try this here. And that's Sportsnet that I paid for. An error has occurred. You cannot watch your hockey. I might not be able to. I might have to contact them. This would be the third time if that happens, that I would have to contact them and find out. Yep, I'm not going to get the game tonight. Nice. I don't think I'm going to get the game. They got a problem. They got to fix it. And until they do, I will not be getting the game. Go to comments. So I'm going to have to go elsewhere to find this, to get this game. What have I got on there? I got VPN on. Isn't that really nice how, you pay for something and you can't, it doesn't work. Now I gotta look here. I can't freaking see. Oh, it just tried again on its own. Still doesn't want to work. There it is. Which one is a good feed? I don't even know anymore what's a good feed, what's not a good feed. Nothing I recognize. Fun. Okay, that. All right, so I got it there. Nope. Still not on Sportsnet, though. Let's see if it lets me go to this game. Just checking now. Sorry, everybody, but yeah, it's not letting me watch hockey tonight. It doesn't work. 3 times now. 3 times. Yeah, that's not 3. 3 times. I am pissed. They're going to hear from me tomorrow. Like they care. Unbelievable. Oh, where was I? Yeah, I'm a little pissed now. I didn't ask everybody to tell me where the fuck they're watching it. Obviously, I'm not going to get RDS and TSN and all that. I've got Sportsnet. I'm streaming it. So come on, guys. Just off more. Anyways, it is what it is. All right, let me concentrate back on you guys. Fucking shit, man. Okay, is that working even? Nope. It's not working very well, I can tell you that. Yeah, Sportsnet. I'm watching it on cable because I'm streaming it on cable. It's just like, yeah, that's what I just said, isn't it? Yeah, try some other. I'm not working well. I'm not working at all. There's that one. That one's working okay. All right. All right. I don't know where I was. We're going to start from the bottom. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Hopefully better than I'm just going for me right now. I love paying for something. It's like not even cheap. Like if it was $5 for the year, who cares? But you're paying almost $300 for the year, and you can't get any games. So it's not like, well, I just can't get the Habs game, but I can get other games. I can't get any hockey. I can watch everything else that they have on there. Won't be able to watch hockey. And they'll say, "Oh, well, we're gonna fix it." It's the third time this year already. Crazy. Craziest goddamn world we live in these days, man. You can't even pay for things. They don't work, even if you pay for them. All right. Well, hopefully we'll have a better game than I'm having right now. All right. It hasn't started yet. I'll do what I can of my preview. Won't put that. Won't put that. Bottom 10. You can see we are seventh from the bottom. They are third from the bottom. The refs tonight, not good news there. Carter Sandlack and Ghislain Hebert. Not good news. Goals per game, 2.88 for both teams. Goals against per game, 3.63 for Montreal, 4.50 for the Flyers. Power play percentage, 24.1%. For Montreal, 25.8% for the Flyers, and PK percentage 89.3 for Montreal, 87.9 for them. So good special teams, both teams. They're giving up a little bit more than we are as far as total goals, but we're scoring exactly the same, 23 goals each. Face-offs, 48% for Montreal, 50.4% for the Flyers. What else is important? Top five scoring for them: Konechny, Michkov, both with 9 points. Couturier with 6, Tippett with 5, Lawton with 4 for Montreal. Suzuki with 9, Caulfield with 8, Matheson with 7, Slav with 6, and Hudson with 5. That's just odd. Um, our lines, no changes except Primo and Net. Let's see, Michkov on the first line with Couturier and Konechny, and down there, Zamula and Johnston, third pairing for them, horrible. And they got Kolosov, first game ever in the NHL, backed up by Fedotov. If the goaltending goes south for them in this game, they're in a lot of trouble because both goalies. Well, Kolosov, I don't know, first game, but Fedotov sucks. Here we go. Drop the puck for me. For those that don't know, Michkov is number 39. In case you don't know. You're not saying Drysdale is making Draisaitl. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Coffee almost got one there. Kolosov's got his first save under his belt. Anyway, I'm going to try to take some notes tonight. Hey, Johnny Cash. I remember people. Don't worry. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. Kolosov's the first Belarusian goaltender to ever play in the NHL. Did not know that. Two and a half minutes in already on my clock. I'm sure behind everybody. I don't. Hudson almost scored there. Like, how did that not go in? That looked like it went in. Nice move to get around Delorier. Doesn't care if he's big or small, and he almost scored there. I don't know. I'd want to see that thing. That looked like it went in and came out. But I'm biased. No, it just hit the post. Son of a bitch. I would have had that first goal. I would have freaked out. a few more points, and Hudson's right up there on that list. He's third, but I mean, he's not close enough for my liking. Okay, where my letter go? Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second. At first, second. There's two Habs shots and no score. Mitch got with a quick shot. Primo makes the save. These, dude, that was close. Tippett just tipped it wide. Doc with a shot. Oh, man. Kolosov gives it a rebound. It was just sitting there right in the crease. And I don't know who the Hab was. Almost scored. That was close. Long night. A little over 5 minutes now into this first period. 3-1 are the shots, no score. They're starting to get some excitement going here now. Like they were feeling each other out for a couple of minutes there. Nice stick there by Armia. Kolosov covers up, and then we're gonna have a face-off there in front of them. Yeah, some good action there. Hey there, burned out. Yeah, like I said, that was like 3 minutes. It looked kind of boring, and then it started to pick up. Now we got some good action, good game going on so far. Just gonna write that down. Hi. Anyway, I'm hoping for a good full 60-minute game like they played against the Blues last night. If they can do that tonight, they got a chance. If they don't, well, the only good thing is they're both on back-to-backs, so they're on an even level that way. So we'll see. I believe Montreal's the better team, but I mean, early on here, it's looking like it's pretty even. I really think the key here is going to be defense and goaltending. Both teams, it's their weak spots right now, and I think that's going to decide it here. Both teams scored yesterday, 5 goals and 7 goals. each, so their offense is running. Oh, geez, the cameraman making me friggin' dizzy. The hell? Passing sucks right there, man. 7 minutes in. Oh, Arbor wants to go out. Oh, that's it. Arbor and Couturier. Oh, and then what? Nick Seeler comes in and it's 2-on-1. What the fuck is that? That better be a throwing a guy out of the game for that. What the freaking hell was that? If you heard that rumor born to be a habit, you believe that? I got some land in Florida to sell you. So what the hell is this Nick Seeler thing? How's he better go off? What do they even have to talk about? Third man in. Oh, fuck off. No, 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 no. What the hell is that? Arbor gets a penalty for unsportsmanlike and the third guy in gets nothing? Oh, man, this is bullshit. Couturier drops his gloves first. Oh, fuck off, man. Fucking bullshit having to watch this garbage. Fuck. Yeah, wherever that went. Yeah, Ghislaine Bear, right there. Ghislaine Bear. Fuck. Swallow some more jizz, you piece of shit. Yeah, I don't care about my swearing tonight. Sorry. You don't like it, go away. We're all adults here. Yeah. You're getting a timeout. You come back in and talk like that, gone forever. Asshole. I don't even know what he said other than he put a comment earlier in the video. Yeah, from a video. Asshole. Crooked refs is right. The fucking hell is that? Jack, if I were Jack, I'd come out, I'd go after somebody right away and beat the shit out of him. That's it. That's all. Well, he came out of the box and almost him and Armia almost scored. Oh man. And people are going to say, no, there's no favoritism. There's nothing, whatever. I can't even get the word. I'm so fucking mad that the refs have against Montreal. Bullshit. I'd like to see that happen to another team. Fit to be tied tonight. Scored. Suzuki. There. Suck that, you goddamn ref. Goddamn crazy night, man. Michkov can't hit the net, seems. Refs, man. It's the most corrupt fucking reffing system. Oh, but they're the best anywhere. Habs look motivated. I got to tell you now. I'll tell you, if I were them, I'd be super freaking motivated now. I don't understand how people don't see this. It's so much bias against Montreal with the refs. It's crazy. It's not every single game, but too many of them. You think it's new that these three guys, Doc, Suzuki, and Caulfield, have chemistry? We know this already. I think Doc looks better on the wing. Doc's not a winger in my mind. He's a center. He'll go back to the center when Slap is back. That's my opinion. Sure, he looks good on the wing in line one. He looks fantastic with those guys, no doubt. You put Doc on the wing, and now you've got you're weaker down the middle. And I don't know. I don't like that. What that Buccaneer guy say or do? He was an asshole. He was an asshole to me in a comment earlier on a video, and he was an asshole here to come in and say, "Oh, the Rangers, yay, fuck you." It's not a Rangers game we're doing. Don't come in here and do that. Have no respect. You get tossed. So you didn't say it's new. Oh well, laugh at me. Have fun. Laugh it up, fuzzball. See you later, David. Talk all you want about how Doc looked up to now. He's just finding his legs and just finding his game. You don't know how he'll look when they put him back there. So you can talk all you want. You don't know. Neither do I 100%, but I think I can make a pretty good guess. Sure, at the wing, we know he plays well. 5:39 left here on the first on my clock. Shots are 9-3 for Montreal. It's 1-0 Montreal. Yeah, someone's in a mood. Goddamn right I'm in a mood today. Sorry, Bill. That bloody ref call set me off. Plus, my Sportsnet that I pay money for not letting me watch hockey. So, yeah, I'm in a bit of a mood. Okay, more entertaining for you guys, no? I didn't get a chance to work on it, Phil. I'm not in the mood now to read it, so I don't know. Hey, Pete. You missed like the craziest, most corrupt call from a ref in like a long time, and they've been bad. So that's saying a lot. I want to set the record straight. BL's going around saying that you're a Canucks fan now. Everybody's flawed a little bit, Phil. Thank you, Aiken. Under 5 to go in the first. No doubt, Montreal's been the better team here in the first. Oh. That's what you're talking about there, yeah. Listen, Dvorak's doesn't have the best hands. He's not borderline useless. That's not fair. Hey, Pete, yeah, I know. Darren was telling me. Ah, fuck! They scored. He wasn't screened on there. He should have got that. Well, I guess he was actually. That was a screen. He didn't pick it up till it was too late. Aye. Yeah, only we get penalties. Puck right down that guy's throat. The shit that he is. Tell you something for tonight, everybody that's making a negative comment, I'm not answering it. I'm not gonna acknowledge it. Not tonight. Sorry. Not in the mood for negativity. My own negativity I can deal with. How's that? My third after it, it's only the first. That's how upset I am. Calming down though. Yeah. Holding. You think I've got time for that tonight, Phil? I'm gonna be working till midnight as it is, so no. I've done that, and that video that I did about the refs hasn't changed. Nothing's changed. None of my thoughts have changed on that. Just go back to that. What was it called? The refs are a goddamn disgrace or something like that. Go refer to that. Why midnight? Because I have another podcast after this that I have to write. I've got a lot of, it takes time. Called Habs at night. I didn't do a good job on it last night. I was tired, but after every Habs game, it's saved by Primo on Michkov. Save. Yeah, I don't want to know anymore, Phil. Sorry. I don't have to give it up about the refs. Why should I have to give it up about the refs? They're the worst things in the world. It's like telling me I should relax about Polyev and Trump. Yeah, why should I be so upset? That's the same thing in my mind. Got to stand up against what's wrong. Phil, I don't want to. I really don't want to know. I'm sorry. I'm going to kill this off, and that's going to be it for the first period. It's a 1-1 tie after one. Habs won, refs won. Pete, no worries. I know I know how to handle noise. I ignore noise. Except every now and then I get in the mood, so that's fine. Tonight it's not really about anybody in the chat. I'm pissed off at the refs. After Sportsnet not working for the third time this year, where I gotta either contact them or wait till tomorrow and it'll work. And then that, yeah, no, sorry, lost it a little bit, but I think legitimately, if you're not passionate about your goddamn team, then what are you doing here? They're showing a commercial for a good show called Shrinking. If anybody hasn't seen that, it's really funny. It's a great show. And that lifted my spirits a little bit. And nobody can help. I'll calm down. Don't worry about it. But I'm sorry. I'm tired of these goddamn refs. It's obviously biased. The refs are biased against Montreal. I mean, how do you explain that call? No control. The reason I'm at Sportsnet, it's a gift from one of the from Habs Guru, second year in a row. Is because it's so unstable watching it illegally like that. Yet here's Sportsnet where you got to pay money to, and they're unstable too. So you can't win for losing. Pete Tulsa King is but it just ended. The second season just finished. I don't miss that. That's a great show. Matt Flyers goalie surprising me a bit. Made some good saves. Yeah, actually, he's supposed to be the real deal. That kid, Kolosov. So we'll see. He looks better than Fedotov. I believe Fedotov was kind of a stopgap till Kolosov could be ready. I think I got that right. BL the gentleman, I saw that a while ago. Actually, just found a good show like a couple hours ago on Netflix. It's called Traveler or something like that. It's an Australian Western, but takes place today. So it's one of those modern day Westerns. But it's got people I really like. One, I'm watching it for the actress, Anna Torv. I saw she's in it. I go, Anna Torv. Va 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 voom. I like her. She's a good actress and she's hot. Then I'm watching it. It's got Michael Dorman. who I really like, and I didn't know he's Australian. And then it's got a guy from the guy from I can't remember the name of the goddamn show. Another American modern day Western. I don't know if it was called Longfellow, something like that. I can't remember the goddamn name of it, but he's in there. So three actors I really like, and it's like it's Australian, which I like Australian stuff, and it looks pretty good. I watched one episode so far. See, I talk about something that makes me happy. I'm doing better already. Oh, Pete, if you I've yeah, that I watched that when it was first run. Great show. 19-2. Great show. Takes place in Montreal. It's about the cops in Montreal, and it's just a really great Canadian cop show. Flyers cashing in on overlooked Russian talent. Smart move. Glad we swiped Demidov. Yeah, ESPN just named Demidov the best player not in the NHL. Aiken, that's possible. That's why I said I think. I Alex talks about it sometimes. So he plays on SKA. He's a goalie, so I guess he has a chance to play. Oh, excuse me. And by the way, I don't think Michkov is overlooked Russian talent. Neither is Demidov. They're not overlooked. If you want to say Michkov's overlooked because he went seventh, I don't know that that means he was overlooked. Turn that panel down just a little bit. Uh, no, it's fair to say SKA. Aiken, you don't have to put the C. I wonder if they talked about the penalty. Wonder if these guys are allowed to criticize the refs. Oh, okay. I actually thought that's true what you're saying. I didn't. I thought that what they were different. So cool. Sorry. So what is this? KHL talk? I can't tell you anything. Hardly anything going on in the KHL. I know what's going on with Demidov. That's about it. I know the Habs have a good goalie um, in the KHL. Don't know his name though. Aiken, you can blame me all you want. Not going to bother me. Yeah, I doubt I'd be watching KHL games. I mean, if I had time to watch another league, I'd be watching AHL. Is that our guy Volikin? I think that's the guy we have there, right? Yeah, Lawyer, he's coming here in the off season. That's why people are poor Demidov. Not he knew what he was going to have to go through, I think, and he's coming here. He wants to be here next year. He's coming here, so they can do all they want to him. He's not signing with them. That's for sure. Is he sure about that? He refused. Yeah, he wasn't going to sign. They want him to sign. This is what they're doing. They're trying to sort of try to force him to sign and stay another year or two. Oh, you read that? I didn't read that. Let me put it that way. I didn't read that, but I had heard that he did, and didn't. Isn't that why Michkov had such a long contract? Is he actually signed the extension? Whether they know or not, they still try to force them to sign. So I believe it's partially because of Putin, because Putin did put it out there that he doesn't really like seeing all the Russian talent leave the country. And Rottenberg is like a Russian oligarch. He's tied into his someone in his family's a Russian oligarch, and he's close with Putin or some shit like that. So is Fowler expected next year? I wouldn't think next year. The year after that is a possibility. I think next year Fowler will be in Laval. Conservative lawyer. No, a lot of kids leave after 2 years. Leave the college ranks after 2 years. Hudson only spent 2 years there. Caulfield did. Not sure if it was 2 or 3. I'm not sure. But a lot of kids only do 2 years in college. Especially if he's too good for college, right? His game is too good for college. Him staying in the college ranks, sure, the education's important and great, but his skills can diminish a little bit. So they move on, and he'll take night courses and off season. Devin, yeah, I don't know if they're there now or they've gone and come back. I'm not sure what's going on, but they've either gone and come back or they're there now. I'm not sure. Yeah, has nothing to do with Demidov getting him over here. It has to do with plans they made after they drafted him and they spoke to him and they said they're going to go to Russia and check up on him, see how he's doing, and get to know him a little bit and all that stuff. And that's what they're doing. They can't go there and bring Demidov back. That's not going to happen. Yeah, so 2 for Cole. Fowler will probably do 2, but I think Fowler will get because he's a goalie, right? I think they'll have him in the AHL for at least a year. If he does well there that first year, I think he'll be here then. So 2 more years, and then I think Fowler's here. Why wouldn't those leagues because Russia's kind of lawless, and here we have rules and laws and all that kind of stuff. There's actually laws against doing that. So that's why, because we're civilized people. Well, we used to be civilized people. Today, I don't know so much anymore. But when those rules were made, we were civilized. Control. No, college is not a waste. It's not. Um, for everyone's different, first of all, and some players and they want the education first before they get to the NHL. And I don't blame anybody for wanting to get an education, especially when college hockey's pretty good now compared to when I was young. You can't do that, Aiken. They can't. There's rules against that for them to do that. It's in the CBA. So there's something they're not allowed to do something like that. And it would ruin the relationship they have with the Russian leagues. I should, you know what, Phil? I probably should have said the people that run things in Russia, and that means like the teams and all, they're ruthless. How's that? Is that better? Ruthless? I think that probably is. But right, Russia's a different, it's a different animal than here. They may have rules and all that, but if you're tied in enough, rules can go out the window, you know? Yeah, control. I don't know if we're civilized as much anymore anyway, but we used to be. I think it started to go downhill about, I don't know, 9 years ago, 2015. I think that's when it started to go downhill, like big time. They didn't force anything on Demidov and can't do so. I didn't say they forced anything on Demidov, but they tried to. It's not force, but they tried to make him do it. You know, we're not saying force, put a gun to his head, but do things like that, intimidation wise. And if you want to say, no, they can't do that over in Russia, come on, grow up. Phil, I'm talking college hockey in the States, not university hockey in Canada. There's a difference. Aiken, it's not that they want to keep you from coming over completely. They want you there longer when you're in your those years where they get more out of you. I don't know, but that's what it is. And hey, if you keep set it up for the Russians, we're gonna wonder if you've been getting Russian money to promote them. Coerce, that's better. Thomas Turner, thank you. That is the right word. They try to coerce them by doing shit like limiting their ice time and just trying to make them sign. You want to use coerce, you want to use force. It's all the same thing in the end. If you haven't money from Putin, stop pushing Russia. I mean, you can like the KHL and all that, but geez, don't stand up for what goes on over there. You know, sometimes what they say about things that, oh, it's so beautiful, it looks perfect and all that, and they're usually far from that. And they're hiding all their flaws with their beauty. I know a lot of women like that too. And men. Anyways, just about back for the second. By the way, saying you haven't gotten any money from Putin is exactly what someone who was getting money from Putin would say, you know. I guess there's 1 second of power play time on the clock. We're underway. I've been hearing amazing things about Michkov through Alex. I don't know. Watched him in a period. It's only a period, but I haven't seen anything spectacular from him that I've noticed anyway. If anything, it's a little disappointing. 2-0. Cavill off the post. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God, that was close. That's the first time I'm actually seeing him play other than highlights. I'm not impressed. Now I mean, it's 20 minutes of hockey, so it's a very small sample size, but I haven't really seen anything impressive yet. So I mean, listen, he's got 9 points. There's no denying that, obviously, right? So I'm not saying he's shit or anything. It's just I'm surprised. He hasn't impressed me. I'm going to eat something. Eat some muffins today. No, there's nothing in them, just muffins. Yeah, he's gotten a lot of power play points. Yeah, I agree with that. He's got some adjustment to make. So maybe that's what it is. I mean, he's used to playing. It's a different league over there, and it's a little tougher here, and there's less time and space. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is. I do believe you give him a few years, a season or two, he's going to be good. But he's not impressive to me. He's already good. I shouldn't say that he's going to be good. Definitely a first round pick. Or I should say, definitely a top 10. He was definitely a top 10 pick. Good, Primo. Clear the zone, guys. Come on. Kovalev. Control Kovalev for sure. Is my answer. Hudson with a slapper on Kolosov. Glove save. Kolosov definitely better than Fedotov for them. So I wonder what they're going to do with Fedotov. Almost 4 minutes in. Oh, that was close. JFed, I think it's between them. You might be right, Markov. I wasn't thinking Markov. That's you might be right on that. But Kovalev and Markov, I mean, that's similar talent, right? So I would probably put them both up there and say they're equal. Yes. Who was that? Mayu. It might have hit. Might have been tipped in, but by Galley. But what a shot by Mayu. Yeah. So Galley, I think, gets that one. Nice. 2-1 Montreal. Let's see it now. Yeah, Galley got his stick on it. Oh, did it hit his leg or his stick? Oh, went off his leg. Nice. Kovalev didn't play long enough. 4 years. I think it's long enough. I just forgot about Markov. So definitely Markov. That's a hell of yeah. But I think talent-wise, overall talent-wise, probably Kovalev. I don't think Mayu is upset about that control. They got the goal. That's what matters, I'm sure, to him. Pretty well had to come up with that one, man. If he didn't, Uh, you heard Kenzie Lalonde's voice? Where? Not here, you didn't. Aiken, Logan's, Mayu has a hell of a shot from the point. It's a howitzer, pretty much. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't recognize her voice necessarily, but I know who she is. I take it someone likes Kenzie Lalonde. I can't even put a face. I know who she is. I've probably seen her once or twice. I can't even put a face to the name right now. And he said it got cut off on my end. That's what she said. I'm not sure what time. It must be getting close to the halfway mark. $13.33 on your feet. Close enough. Almost 7 minutes into this game. Our second period. Yeah, you're good. I've got 13:37 right now. NHL 66 does not work for me. I would use that, but it won't work for me. With the VPN, without the VPN, it just stopped working. Last season, it wouldn't work at all. And the season, I think it stopped the season before at the end or mid. I don't remember when, but that's the best one of the illegal ones. Hey, Thomas. Because if NHL 66 was still working, I would use that instead of Sportsnet. Fans thought Savard should have got a penalty there. Didn't think so. Offside call. Hey, Chicago. Let's go, man. No, I didn't. I think we're going to win tonight. Kane's playing well. Playing well. He plays well against Philly. Got good numbers. Only 4 games. This is only his fifth against Philly, but still got good numbers against them. So far, so good tonight. 2-1 for Montreal. I wonder also if the refs didn't get a call from the league telling them to be better because they've been okay since. Come on, boys, let's get another one. Shots are 13-13, so they're tied up there. It's 2-1 Montreal. My clock says 11:09 left. I mean, you guys are ahead of me a lot. Devo, I'm not even on the ice. Still. He's just getting on the ice now. Sean Couturier is control. Actually, probably Corrado because you can't tell with serial killers. So icing. There's serial killers from opposite sides of the spectrum. Hey, Dave, how's it going, man? Boozer in the house. All right. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Control. That's a good way to put it. If I forget, Dave, it's just temporary. Hey, William. Awesome. Good to be you tonight. It's 2-1 Montreal. We are about halfway through the game, actually. Oh, a little over halfway through the game. That was close. Oh, penalty. Montreal draws a penalty. Andy draws a penalty, and if he gets a stick to the face, no blood. No, no blood. So 2 minutes. Oh, so he's just explaining actually. It's not 4 minutes only if there's blood, but if there's any kind of an injury. So if there's any blood, that's an injury, or any other injury, it's still 4 minutes. So Drysdale off. Habs on the power play. Oh man, almost. Caulfield didn't hit the net on that. Nice passing play to get that puck to Caulfield. Scores Caulfield on the power play. Nice. Wow, he gets the puck, has to set it down in front of him, and it scores. Caulfield's 8th of the season. Crazy. Gloves it down, handles it a little bit, and then fires and hits his spot. And Kolosov was not ready. Went through his arm, I think. Yeah, Kolosov should have had that. So that's a bad goal given up by him. He's tied for most goals in the league. Caulfield. I wonder if the Leafs fans are going to come in there and laugh at him now. How many does Matthews have? Where's BL? BL knows all that. How many does Matthews have so far? He's tied with Hischier, and Hischier hasn't played yet tonight. He will, though. Matthews got 4 or 5. Caulfield's a better goal scorer right now. DL laughed at me last year. Wonder if he's laughing now. Zeta, that was close. Oh, giveaway by Hudson. And Primo saves it. Saves Hudson's ass. Guru, true, bittersweet. Philly passed on Cole. How did they pass on Cole? I have no idea. They did. William, yeah. I mean, that's definitely motivating him a lot. Dedicating the season to Johnny Hockey and wearing number 13. Ooh, Captain and bad stick handle. Come on, guys, let's get another one. Still a lot of hockey left, but I don't know. My score 4-3 doesn't look like it's going to be that close. Still a lot of hockey left. Oh, Coffee all alone. Ah, he missed the net trying to pick the side. Damn it. Nice. Evans with the goal. I saw you guys put it there, but I wanted to wait to see it. Nice. 4-1 Montreal. Galley with a nice pass to him. Nice. That pass took so long to get to him. How they're right. How the hell did nobody get that? I wonder if my original guess. Where's my thing? Just to show you, I'm not making it up. 7-2, right on the bottom there. I wonder if that's going to happen. .315 left in the second. 16-16 are the shots. 4-1 Montreal. Aki, did you have Who got the first goal? You had Suzuki? Actually, remember your guess 4-2. I just didn't remember the Suzuki part, but I trust you. I don't know if there's just going to be a one Philly if they're going to get another one. I don't know that Habs are done. They're probably done in this period, but I don't know if they're done in this game. Definitely wasn't David Suzuki. I kind of, I kind of think I agree with that timeline. Even if it's 4 years, considering they're in their third year, that would make it like a 6 year rebuild. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. By within 4 years, they should be a top contender if everything breaks right and they continue on this trend that they're on. And yeah, but to get there, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. So, but I do agree with you on that. Two is probably unlikely, but 4 years to say they'll be a top contender, I think that's fair. Yeah, I saw Friday's Halloween costume. Just let know. Don't worry. So we got 2:26 on my clock left in this period. Habs being up 4-1 at this point goes a long way to make me feel a lot better about bloody refs, and they have been quiet since then. I really think they got a call telling them to smarten up. Hey, Tupac. That's where Tupac is. I'm doing good. Hope you are as well. Soon there'll be AI rap. It's got to be better than what we got now. What happened that they're conferring? Michkov slashing. Montreal on the power play. Are they doing AI in baseball? Come on. Yeah. Montreal just took a penalty. Interference on Nick. That really, I mean, the guy had the puck. Why is it interference? Philly got the only penalty, nothing to say. No, that's what should have happened. Why, you thought Galley should have got a penalty there? And that also that situation not like in the first period. So don't even go there. Second period is over. 4-1 Montreal. Third period will start. There'll be still 4-on-4. And then there'll be a short Flyers power play. Yeah, BL grasping at straws. BL likes to stir things up with me if he can. He gets it. I think he gets popcorn out and says, let's see if we can upset Rick. It's okay. BL's a good guy. Last I checked, though, you were last in the pool after the 1 week anyway. It was a good second period for Montreal, yes. Good for Mike Johnson. Guru, yeah, it's a good night for Montreal. I mean, one of these two teams had to win the second game of back-to-backs because they both played yesterday. I'm glad it's Montreal. And you're right; they have to do better on that on back-to-back nights because there's a lot of them this year. A lot every year. By the way, it's Philly's third this year already, back-to-back. 9 games, 3 back-to-back situations. It's only our second. Hey, Lucas. Draisaitl from McDavid in OT to beat Detroit. That's cool. On the auto, yeah, I know. When you auto draft, it's not all the best. It's not always the best. You know what? You can fix that and come back, but yeah, one. It's only 1 week anyway, so it's small sample. I just wanted to rub it in. That's all. I'm. I don't know after tonight. I'm playing Guru tonight. Actually, this week we were tied 7-7 going into the day, so I don't know how it's turning out yet. I'm going to try to stay there with Luca. Luca's going to be tough to beat. Gallagher broke his stick on Jake Evans' goal, the slowest pass this year. Everybody just watched the puck, including the goalie. Was it a broken stick? That's why it was so slow. Yes, yeah, I don't know. I'm calling it control because that's how you shorten it. I hope that's okay. Yeah, we have a every year. The draft was 2 days before, 3 days before the Habs first game. Maybe 4. I'm not sure. 3, I think. I'm gonna put these down. These idiots. Anyway, so far so good for the game. I hope it stays like that, and Montreal has a good third because you never know with them. But I don't know. I can't. I say that it's not like Flyers are playing horrible. So Montreal still has to be diligent here and and not let up. Fred Brathwaite. There's a name from the past that not a lot of people mention these days. Old goalie from what? Goalie from the 90s, is it? Or early 2000s? 90s, I think. It's actually, I think the right way to say that is Bradway. You don't say the Brathwaite. I knew somebody with that name, and that's how they said their last name, Bradway. Control, exactly. Now, I wasn't a kid, but I love Mark Recchi. And then his time in Boston licking people's faces was stupid. So, and what he said about injuries, yeah. Just saying, yeah, Jets. You know what I think though with that? My opinion is they'll have a breakdown at some point and even out somewhat, or they won't. But that's what I think. But yeah, hell of a start, eight wins in a row. All right, I'm glad you won all those things. Hey, awesome channel. Yeah, I forgot that you were you were runner up to Luca. No, you won it 2 years. No, wait a second. Didn't Luca win that 2 years ago? And then yeah, you didn't win last year. Did you? Who won last year? No, you won last year, didn't you? Yeah, no, you won last year and you were runner up 2 years ago. You got it wrong. You're in Brad Richards and Steve Ott territory. That doesn't tell me anything. Honestly, I don't know where they're from. I know it's Canada. I'm sure it's Canada, but if it's not Canada, it's U.S. Yeah, cars, but they're made by Mattel. This year, actually, last year we didn't give a prize because I didn't put it together and we weren't going to have one. And my co-host, who's not here tonight, he did it, and wasn't going to give away a prize, so we didn't. This year, we're giving away a T-shirt, either this one here that you see here, or the one that's right there. You got a choice, whoever wins. And there's three of us from the channel, I think, in there, so we can't win. It's gonna prize only goes to someone who's not associated with the channel. Freddie Bradway was, he was okay. He was a decent goalie. Yeah, Mattel might be more reliable, but you just can't. It only doesn't even seat one. That's the problem. Hey, Leo, William, you're in PEI. Nice. Okay. I figured they're from Canada. I mean, I know they're from Canada, but Brad Richards, honestly, I wasn't 100% sure. I figured maybe it's the States. I don't know why. Matt, no, I don't know what he's doing tonight, honestly. Yeah, he should be here, but he's not. But he told me it well in advance that he's busy this weekend, or it's because of football or some kind of garbage. Not dedicated enough to the channel. What can I say? No, but he told me in advance. But normally, yeah, on a Sunday he should be here. But also, Habs don't play very often on Sunday. I didn't know he played for the Jackets, Bradway. I kind of remember that he did for the other teams, but not for the Jackets. I actually thought, what was those team I thought he played for? It's not coming to me. There was a team. It was in my head, and it went away. I don't think it was the Blues that I was thinking of. Maybe it was. No, it's neat. They said something finally I agree with. The guy saying the question was if they're doing Hab or Hab not. Will Cole Caulfield score 50 goals multiple times in his career? And that is Marty Biron, I think, saying he thinks, yeah, he will. I agree with that. Yeah, it's Marty Biron. He had 28 last year. He's already got 8. We're 9 games in. I think he's going to get a few more than 28 this year. I'm not ready to say I think Caulfield's going to get 50. Well, I think he's going to get 40, possibly get 50. I'm not ready to say for sure. We got to later in the season. If he's still like, I don't expect him obviously to keep this pace. Who can keep this pace as a goal scorer? Not too many, but he's on pace for a lot. It's going to come down. I still think 40 is definitely like as long as he can keep playing like this. But honestly, I don't expect that he's going to get what pace is he on in 8 out of 9 games. I mean, that's a hell of a pace. That's like 70 goal pace. I don't think that's going to happen. But Gallant can't be a head coach for the Habs because he doesn't speak French, so he can't. I mean, now that's all they want to do is push the French. The Habs. I don't know why, but he couldn't have coached here. You love Turk. Oh, Gallant. Okay, I realize that's who you mean. What did I do? I do something wrong? Randy Cunneyworth was an interim coach, and there were complaints that he didn't speak French, but he was just interim, so that's how they got away with it. And if you're going to say, "Oh, stop it," that's not a requirement that a Habs coach speaks French, then yeah, got something else. You got something else coming to you. It's not like that's a secret. They're up. They're up front about that. And now, even your GM also has to speak French. So, and the players they want speaking French. Like, you know what? You stick it up your ass, if you ask me. Just don't even try that garbage because you know that this French shit goes back before. Um, uh, uh, it goes back. Hang on, I got my words. Those two guys coached just before. After Bob Berry, every goddamn coach had to be French. And don't tell me that's not true. Before that, no, they didn't have to. But ever since Bob Berry, they did. And if you want to tell me that, well, then you're just not serious. Bowman spoke French. He grew up in Verdun. It was not a requirement in those days. He grew up in Verdun, though. Yeah, he spoke French. Speaks good French. Bob Berry does not speak French, so he did not have to speak French. Al McNeil did not speak French, and the players didn't like Al McNeil. He grew up in Verdun. Of course, he speaks French. That was never a secret whether Bowman spoke French. It just wasn't a requirement like it is now. It's just that out with a random fact. Mike Matheson's not from Abitibi. Mike Matheson's from Point Claire, next town over from me. Yeah, the players didn't like Al McNeil here in Montreal for some, or I think you know what? I don't know if it was the players. He wasn't liked here by either the press. There was something. He wasn't liked. Byron, he's working in player development, and he's from Ottawa. That's why he speaks French. A lot of people live in Ottawa speak French because it's a government town and there's a lot of French there. And they're right next to Gatineau. Alex Newhook will not be Paul Byron. Alex Newhook's not a fourth liner. Byron was a third or fourth liner that you could play for short periods anywhere up and down up and down the lineup. I don't see that as Newhook. There's lots of fast left wingers that can score goals on the PK. Not just, I mean, if that's how you're comparing them, okay. I didn't think that's what you meant by he's our new Paul Byron, to be honest. Doc is not the winger. He's not expected to be a winger. He's expected to be the second line center, and they need him there to say it's like, to me, it's a moot point whether he plays well on the wing or not in this situation here. So you think they're going to take their number one overall pick in Slav and move him down to line 2 with Newhook Armia? Is that what you really think? Yeah. Okay. It's not what I think, that's for sure. They're underway here. They got now a minute of 4-on-4 to go, and then there'll be a short Philly power play. They hit the post again, I think. Or Kolosov made a good save. I don't have a crystal ball born to be a Hab. I dare say this season. Okay, Aiken. Yeah, their number one overall pick, who's making $8 million next season. He's going to slot down in the lineup and play with nobody. And remember, you lose your spot because of an injury, especially in this situation where there's no reason. Not like Slap's not playing well when he's playing, and he should be back anytime. I would think, probably by Tuesday. Offside, Flyers. Geez, why is my name in orange? Just noticed that. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a pod starting soon. It might change on its own. The boys on the Bruins podcast are supposed to be filming sooner already. So that orange, if they remember, will change probably to black. That's kind of close. No, not really. Halloween theme behind me a little bit. Halloween's on Thursday. So we have a Halloween game. I'm going to dress up to start the show for sure. Yeah, it's ready to go. Just waiting for Memorial Day, which is yeah, that's what it was. Remembrance Day here in Canada. It's ready to go. Well, it's there. It's not. It's going to be nicer. He spun around. Who did that? And brought offside. Matheson. What do you think was going to happen? Okay, it's just like explain to me why such a random thing you just wrote there. I don't get it. Oh, Pizzetta and Delorier. Okay, they're from again. I don't get it still. It's kind of random. That's all. Oh, we're gonna Mayu is on top of somebody swinging. It looked weird. What happened there? Hathaway was the guy he swung at. Well, William, you don't watch this channel much if you don't know that answer. I absolutely freaking detest the Leafs. The Bruins over on our other channel, Don't Puck with Media. Two of our partners are Bruins fans, so yeah, I don't hate the Bruins the way I used to, or as you know, I have a little bit more respect for them, but I don't like them. Uh, but I hate the Leafs. Absolutely hate the Leafs. I didn't see what led to it. To you guys, I don't know. What the hell? My screen just says Garnet Hathaway. What happened here? The game just screw up? Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind, even more. It's just that I'm not sure. Are you short circuiting? Orthograph is autograph, obviously. Almost 5 minutes into the third here. Um, Flyers look like they're trying to push for a goal, and they need the next goal. If they don't get the next goal this game, you'll be out of hand soon. Hey, Andre. Uh, yeah, 15 minutes. There's still a bit of hockey left. Enough so that Montreal can't get comfortable yet. They shouldn't anyway, but us fans can't. Edward, I'm watching it where you can't get it. I'm sorry. I have to watch it here because my sports net's not working tonight for some stupid reason. Third time this season. Wait, oh my. All right, I have just nailed a ref. Nice. Too bad it wasn't harder. He looks like he's hurt too. Good for you, you idiot. Got what you deserve. Called karma. Yeah, Edward. I can't get any hockey on Sportsnet tonight because why I don't know. But I'm on hockey TV, so I don't know if you can get it there unless you're back in North America. Yeah, William, I've got Prime. Habs will be on there November 14th next, I think. Didn't look like he got hurt that bad. It's a faker too, besides being a bad ref. 11 and a half minutes left in the third. Just at 22-19 in favor of Montreal. 4-1 Montreal is the score. And except Edward, you can't get the game tonight. That sucks, man. But I'm glad you can get some hockey out there now. A broken stick. It looked like it scored. Blade went in the net, I think. Oh, now the video keeps screwing up here. I keep seeing the same thing over and over again. Yep. Now the video here is screwed. Oh, you got it back now? Finally. That's stupid. It just kept seeing the same thing over and over on a loop. No, it's doing it again. This is nice. Gonna have to try somewhere else on here. No, oh shit, screwed myself. General Hospital, come on. Yeah, David, that means he didn't know what he was talking about. They had that right with the first two French Canadian players, but there were conditions with it, and they only used it on 2 occasions. Where's Michkov? He's playing. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Andre, he's not been. I like my first time seeing him in a game, not just highlights, and he's not impressive to me tonight. Anyway, he's done some nice things, made some nice passes, but other than that, I don't know. I'm not overly impressed with his game. I'm a global phenomenon. Yeah, I know there's people that have been in here from all over the world. David, back in those days, you had to have sponsored a team. That's how you got most of your players. You sponsored the teams they played on at those ages. You were able to sign them to contracts. It was, and the Montreal Canadiens had the biggest farm of sponsored teams. And then when it changed, they gave them a something for the first. I don't know. I think it lasted 6 years or something, where they got first dibs at Quebec players, but then they had to give up their actual pick. So it was complicated, but Montreal only took advantage of it twice, and in that they only got 3 players out of it. Oddly, one of them was Ray Hu. I think Mark Tardif and somebody else that never made it at all. So it's a fallacy about that with Montreal. Would say Primo 8:44 left in the third. Rajon Hull's still working for Montreal. Sorry, Mike. Itchy there. Mario Tremblay, I couldn't give a shit what he's doing. Was a good hockey player though. Rajon Hull was like okay. He wasn't a great hockey player. Mario Tremblay was a pretty good hockey player. Rajon Hull was slightly ahead, slightly before, before my time. Just slightly. I remember him sort of as a player. Like I knew the name and everything, but he wasn't great. And then I think he came back a second time. I think. Anyways, I remember him from those days. He should be cleaning belts in their toilets. That's really you got him higher than I would have him personally. He was making more money with the Quebec Aces, Beliveau was, and he felt really loyal to the fans there, and so he decided not to sign with Montreal, an NHL contract. It took a couple of years for them to get him to sign one. I don't know about the B and C contract stuff. I don't know about that. William, I kind of know Tremblay is the reason why I left. It doesn't take away from the fact that when he was a player here, he was good. So, believe me, I don't like him anymore because of that. But doesn't take that away from him. Oh, dangerous? Nope. Each guy definitely likes to go behind the net, eh? Try to make plays from there, wraparounds. Seems to do that a lot. Maybe a little predictable, if that means anything. Almost ruined this organization for decades. I mean, did put them back 20 years. So, yeah, they did do that. Tremblay was not a bad coach after he went to work for Jacques Lemaire. Jacques Lemaire turned him into a decent coach, but only then. But he was a bad coach when he was here. Well, it's going to be a nice, hopefully, early end to this game. I get a jump start on my podcast writing, and hopefully won't be tired when I film it. I wasn't happy with last night's. I can laugh at it because when I posted it, I probably shouldn't have posted that. Should have done it again. I was too tired. Hopefully, you guys will check it out. Although, you guys saw the game here with me. Don't expect it's not really for people who have watched the game here or hung out here that I do Habs at night. But, anyways, it's usually short. Yesterday, I think it was not even 8 minutes, which is short. So it's usually between 9 and I think 18 minutes. And that's what I've kept it to. William, yeah, you can blame Ronald Corey just as much as the other two, just as much for hiring them. There's only one guy that was in that equation that I don't blame at all, and that was Ivan Cornway, who was an assistant coach. I don't blame him at all for any of that. Oh, Lawton misses on the not really a breakaway, but sort of. He was just ahead of them. He misses. Bay by Primo, it's one team he plays well against. I mean, without it's like so far, if he wins tonight, he'll be 3-1-1. I don't know what his goals against and stuff. It was 169 coming into this and 948 save percentage. So good numbers, and I don't think he hurt himself that way tonight. Oh, control. No, we've got the podcast. I've got my after game podcast. I do videos, and I didn't read the poem again. I write poetry, hockey poetry. I do songs every now and then. All kinds of things on this channel. On the other channel, Don't Puck with Media. So far, it's mostly podcasts and live shows. Um, I try to put videos there. Trying to get the other guys to be more into that. We do a lot of shorts and stuff like that. So I don't think anything that interesting. Personally, I think mine are the most. At least my shorts kind of gets you ready for the game. I try to preview the game a little bit with the lineup and just some information. Yeah, but I do all kinds of things on here. I pride myself that when I'm in a very creative mood, I'm creative. It might not be the best or anything like that. I'm not the most talented person, but I'm at least creative. I think anyway. Link for Don't Puck with Media is in the description of all my videos. There's a link. It says our check out our other channel. So just look at the description and you'll see the link there. There you go. You just saw it now. But there, it's not as Habs. It's definitely not Habs centric. It's more NHL, and I'm letting the Bruins and Flyers guys get a little more. Like there's less Habs than Bruins, Flyers, or NHL on there. But that I gotta find a way to change it. I gotta find the time to put a little bit of Habs content up there. So I'm thinking of at least for the Habs at night, I might put it on both channels. We'll see. But check it out. Give us a subscribe over there. We need subscribers. What is a Telegram channel, Andre? I don't know what that is. I see Control's laughing, but I don't know what that is. We're down to almost 4 minutes left. There's a little over 4 minutes left here. I cannot. I mean, it's happened in the NHL before that a team scores 3 goals in less. Like in that. I can't see Philadelphia doing that. Could they get a goal? Because they're down by 3. I don't know that they're gonna pull the goalie. They might. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it soon, that early. I don't know if they will. And tell me what is Telegram? I you're laughing, but I don't know what it means. Just explain it to me. I'd appreciate it. You got me curious now. The way they're playing tonight, I don't know if they can improve much. They still got caught a few times in their back end a little longer than you'd want. But tonight, they're playing really well. They're playing a team that's also struggling, though, right? That has something to do with it, right? So I wouldn't necessarily judge this game and go, "Yeah, we're back on track." Let them do this against better opponents before I do that. But tonight's been good. Yeah, Edward. I mean, 3:11 left here on my clock on my screen. I don't think they can come back from that. Like I said, though, it's happened before in the league. Yeah, in the history of the league, but it's how often could they score another goal? I mean, they could because they're pushing here now for that, as they should. Montreal just needs to kind of do what they've been doing. I think they're going to be fine. Oh, well, I wouldn't do anything like that anyway. Control. Don't worry. It's not for me. Yeah, they got one. Looks like we might have a winner for the guess the score contest with Aki. Right now, Aki's sitting in that spot. So if there's not another goal, oddly, I called it 4-3. If Flyers get another goal, I'm going to be right with the score. Andre, what do you mean I'm in another universe with X, Facebook, and other stuff? Yeah, Primo probably should have had that one, but anyway, 4-2. It's not that bad. Who's on the second line in the 70s? I don't remember. Honestly, back in the 70s when I was a kid, I didn't really care about first, second, third, fourth line. It didn't mean that much to me then. Well, it's 4-3. Maybe I did jinx them. Sorry, Aki. See, now you get worried because they got enough time to score another goal. Wow. Not that even. Oh, he got it to connect me. Wow. David, no, Lambert might have been on the second line. Mondu too. Mondu might have centered the second line. Tremblay was a third liner, I believe. I don't know. Listen, a minute and a half left. Game's not over yet. I mean, good job by Philly on their pushback. Now it's crazy that they're here, but I mean, we'll see if they get that fourth goal. Hope not. Hope not. You know, Alex is probably going crazy. Fifteen seconds. Save. Come on. Get it out of there just one time now. That'll do it. Montreal Canadiens win 4-3. I got the score right. I wouldn't have thought at this point I was going to get the score right, but I got the score right. Look at that. No, let me just get out of here. Amazing. At least they hung on because that was getting scary there at the end. But in the end, I was right. They weren't going to come back all the way, and they didn't. It's his first win of the season. Yeah. What do I win? What do you mean? What do I win? I don't win anything. It puts Montreal now at 4-1. So that's the equivalent of isn't that NHL 500? David, well, the refs kind of calmed down on their bullshit, so told you I'd calm down. What do I win with my prediction? Oh, nothing. Oh, first of all, I don't win my own money. I'm not paying myself $10, but I only got the score. You have to get the goal scorer and the score to win anyway. But I never win when I win. Um, Andre, I think more in your country, it's suppressed more than anything. But you're right. Facebook, X, I don't call it that. Twitter. Um, yeah, I mean that guy's an illegal alien in the States. Did you guys hear that? Elon Musk might get his ass kicked out of the States. He was there illegally when he first came over. I win a brand new car. No, that was for the pool. I get paid by YouTube. Yeah, I make tons of money. Right? I get paid by YouTube, but it's not what you think. Kind of think everything's corrupt over there, but hey, that's me. Yeah, Trump's not going to have an administration, so he'll be part of his administration in jail. YouTube is owned by Google, yes. BL Duff is. You're saying BL is corrupt? I didn't know that. BL, are you corrupt? Corruption. Not a good thing. Hopefully, this election in freaking 10 days. Is it 10 days? Let's see. 8, 9, 4, 9 days after 10. 9 days. And the world might change in 9 days, man. Hope not. Shazai, you're insulting pretentious douchebags by comparing them to that guy. Am I moving to my other channel? I'm not moving anywhere. I'm going off air in a minute, and I'm going to produce my podcast, which will be should be up around midnight, maybe a little before, hopefully not after, and that's it. No. Hey, Joel, it is nice to win both games. It's been a while since they won back-to-backs. Yeah, close as... I mean, listen, it was exciting. They didn't blow it, so it's all good. Yes, Habs' next game is Tuesday versus the Kraken. Then on Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, Halloween. Halloween is they're Washington. They're in Washington. Nice, Andre. I'll try to remember, and I wish you a happy birthday. Election day too. We've got a game, so it'll keep my attention for a little while. Probably by the time the second period starts, no, probably by the time first period finishes, they're already going to be announcing results. So we might have a good indication by 8 o'clock, by 8:30, what's going on. All right, I got to take off because I got a lot of shit to do to make that podcast happen. And yeah, so I'll be back on Tuesday. What am I doing? I don't know if I'm home long enough tomorrow to do that, get that poem out there. I'll try to remember. It's got to come out soon because it's kind of time sensitive for that. So you'll see it out there. Anyways, that's it. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was a great game. And hopefully that's the two. This weekend was like a bit of a jump start for them, and they'll be more on track to what we thought they'd be coming into the season. So I'm hoping for that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see starting Tuesday. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate it. And till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. And I'll see you soon. And check out Habs at Night when you see it out there. That's it. Ciao, everybody.